Hey guys, welcome back to Illuminator11 and welcome to this video in which I am answering questions. And I did the first one last week and I'm doing a video a week. And in this video today, actually, I'll be answering two questions because they are related. I put a post on the community page about a month ago now, and I asked if anyone had any questions that they wanted to ask. General questions in relation to the journey. So these are questions that you may have, but also questions that will benefit others as well. And once a week, I will be answering a question. However, today I'm answering two questions because they are really related. And if you have a question now, go back to that post as well and ask that question, and I'll get to it, when I do get to it. So we've got a few other questions that are on there already. So the questions that I'm answering today are from our beautiful soul sisters, Ecotherapist and Donna Harvey. Thank you both for asking these questions. And Ecotherapist says, can you come into physical union before inner union? And Donna Harvey says, if you feel you're in inner union, are you close to permanent union? So I feel that the first place for me to start in answering this question is actually to give my understanding and what I've been shown as what inner union is, and also, you may have your own understanding of inner union, or you may have heard it from other people or seen it, read it somewhere, as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I am going to show you will tell you what I've been shown and what I'm being guided to share about inner union, in my understanding of inner union. And, and this is what really comes through when I connect with the angels and, when I'm asking God as well, what inner union really is. So, and when it comes to inner union, we'll start by, coming back to, what I always say when it comes to this journey, that it's a journey of the self. And, and it is really about you. Inner union is really about you coming back to yourself. It is about being one with yourself. And, it is about being one with yourself and, getting into the place of balance within, balancing your masculine and feminine energy, a place of alignment within, being in the place of having that harmony within, that peace and joy, that inner contentment, that happiness that comes from deep within you. And, and also just operating from the place of love, where you are just in that energy of love. And, and that's that unconditional love as well for your divine masculine, not really being in that energy of needing them or needing anything outside of you. You are just in the place of knowing you're whole, you're complete as you are. And, you're walking your path with the divine, with God, and you are in the place of really having that peace and joy and, as I said, happiness within, and, operating from that place of love. And obviously you will go through times where certain things happen in your life and you go through challenges and all that. But because you already have all that within, you can bounce back better, from those challenges, from those things that you face, because you are already, in this place in yourself. And the way you get into that place is through healing, through inner work, continuously working on yourself, on your own healing, because it never ends. Continuously observing yourself, staying in your positivity, feeling good, raising your vibration, all those things that you do. But when it comes to that inner union as well, so it's those things that I've talked about, but it is also about, getting to that place of really knowing, of really feeling, of really understanding, and of really actually seeing that you and your person and your divine masculine are one. You and your twin are one. That there is no separation between the two of you. You are one, they are one with you, and, you are that one soul. And you really know this and feel this. So you are coming out of that separation consciousness of them over there, and really knowing and feeling it in yourself that you and them are one. You are seeing the two of you as one in everything that you are doing and saying and the way that you are. You come out of looking at them out there or separate from you, but you see yourselves and them as one, and you come back into the self. So it's you are one with yourself, you are one with you and your twin, because you and them are one. So it's really about getting out of that separation consciousness, as I said, and really coming into yourself. It's also about working on releasing things in your life that hold you back from being one with yourself. Things such as negativity, fear, negative people and situations in your life. All the things that no longer serve you, that take you off your true path. It's about releasing those things. It's about walking your path in the things that you are doing in your truth. It's about you being in that place where you're working on your mission, your creativity, being in service, those things that you are focused on, things to do with your life. You're not focusing on them out there. You're bringing everything back to yourself, and you're walking your path, in your own truth. That's coming back to, coming into yourself. That's being one with the self. And as you grow gradually on this journey, as you keep moving forward, you actually as well, in a union, is also really about getting more into that place where you're not needing your divine masculine. You are in that place of that love. You just love, unconditional love. You just have that love for them. You're getting out of that need, even for having them in your life. You are not needing them. You're also in that place where, you actually start to realize that you are okay without them. Whether they ever actually come back into your life or not, you are okay, and you are okay with that. That's that inner union. You're not in that place where you're constantly wondering when that union is going to happen. Because when you are still in that energy, there is still a part of you that is still trying to hold on to bringing that in, and wondering when that is when that is, and wanting that, there's that wanting that so much that, there is still a part of you that, when you are in a union, it's like it starts to fade off. That really wanting them in your life actually starts to fade off. And it's actually a good place. It may seem like you're going the opposite, but it's actually a good place, because that is what is shifting the energy on your journey. As I always say, this journey is about energy. And, if you're in that wanting, because thank you, angels, sometimes you can move away from chasing the divine masculine to chasing union. Wanting that union so much, chasing that union. When is it going to come? And all these things. It's like you are in that place of, you are in that energy of chasing, but you're chasing that union. Whereas when you are in that place of that inner union, you are actually in a place where it doesn't really matter to you whether they do come back or not. And the angels are saying these are all stages that you go through. These are all stages that you go through on your journey. They are stages of growth. Remember when we started on this journey, and I talk about this in my course a lot, when we started on this journey, and I talk about where I was on my own journey, we started in the place of sleepless nights, of worry and pain and anxiety, chasing them, wanting them to come back and speak, trying to contact them and all these things. And as time progresses, you are leaving those things behind bit by bit. You get to a place where, you are no longer in that anxiety, you're no longer in that panic, and you are finding more peace. As you're growing, you're gradually going through the stages of finding more peace. And, then you get to a place where you don't have sleepless nights anymore, thinking about them, or when are they going to come, or what's happening in their life. You are growing, you're going through those stages. It's part of the journey. So, as you keep progressing, getting more, towards into that inner union, you will also get to a place where even that wanting them to come in that physical union, you are actually not bothered in a way. You are actually not bothered about that because you are so okay in yourself. It doesn't mean you don't have that love for them. You have that love for them, but you're not in that place of really wanting to have that physical union because you're okay in yourself. But as I said, that's what shifts the energy, because the more you are no longer chasing that union or wanting that union so much, that's where the energy shifts, and they feel that you are, in the energy, the way that it all happens, they feel that void, they feel that there's something missing, and that's when they shift their energy as well towards you. So, it's inner union is really about also getting to the place where you actually really you're not that bothered about when union is going to happen, if it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and all these things. You are just living your life. And also it's about letting go of the struggle, the inner struggle, the inner worry, those sleepless nights, finding peace, peace in your life, whereby, you can just get through your day even without even thinking about your divine masculine, or without even, worrying about anything in relation to them. You're just living your life. You're more in the present moment as well. Inner union is about living your life more in the present moment, in the things that you're doing in your present moment. So it's really, in my understanding of it and what I've been shown of inner union, it's actually quite a number of things. It's not just one thing where you say, oh, I've got into inner union and this is it. It's actually a combination of things. And also what I'm really being shown from the angels is that, when we talk of inner union, and this may be something you haven't heard elsewhere. Like I said, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it's not actually a particular destination where you're like, oh, I've got here and I am now in this inner union. It's like it's something that keeps progressing. The message coming through is that, think of, how your soul is limitless. Your soul is limitless. It can go on and on and on. And, and this journey that we're on as well does not have like a final destination. It's a continuous journey of growth, and as I said, you come from that place of being broken and sleepless nights and all these things, and you are progressing. It's like you're progressing towards that inner union of having that peace, of having that joy, of living your life, and and you are really not needing your divine masculine or wanting them to be in your life anymore. Not that you don't have the desire to be with them, don't get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying. But you're not wanting that union so much. You are just living your life. And it's like that wanting them to come into your life, it actually fades away, even though you have that desire, you have that love for them. And, and when they do come, your arms will be wide open, for them, because you have that love for them. But you are not wanting it. You are not, sort of chasing it, that union so much. That fades away as well. It's all that progression of you on your journey of that inner union. So it's what's happening within you, that no wanting that union so much anymore, that physical union so much anymore. It's what's going on within you. So it's like you are continuously going further and further and further. And that inner union, the angels are saying, when it comes to, who says there's an end to what inner union is, and when it comes to inner union, you can say, okay, I'm in inner union, I'm in peace, I'm in joy, and all these things. But who says there's an end? This is the end. This is what inner union is. What if inner union, there is more depth to it? You can continue to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into inner union. And, think about the fact that, for example, you and I know a lot of divine feminines feel this, that I'm in inner union on my journey, but that union, that physical union hasn't happened yet, right? And the angels are saying the reason is because inner union is not something that is fixed. Sometimes on this journey, or in life, we get terms and words and we are fixated on those words. It's got to be like this, it's this way. But don't let the words limit you. Thank you, angels. Don't let the words limit you. Inner union can go on and on and on. There may be levels to that inner union. So you may need to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper into your inner union, in finding more of that peace, in finding more of that joy, doing the things that you love, focusing more on yourself, really sort of coming back more into yourself, being more at one with yourself. So don't limit yourself with, how do you know where inner union ends is the question. It can be something that goes on and on and on. So keep going on and on and on. And, and it's always about remembering that, when that union, that physical union does come in, it's all in divine timing. So perhaps, let's just say perhaps, when it comes to, let's say this is that inner union, that goes deeper and deeper, it's limitless. Perhaps, you are on this level of that inner union, and perhaps for that physical union to come in, you have to keep going down, down, down in that physical union, in that inner union in yourself, coming back more to yourself. So don't limit yourself and say, oh, I'm there. And when there is still more work or more going deeper into inner union that you can do. So that's the message that's coming through. Your soul is limitless. You are a limitless being, and that inner union is also limitless. So it's about continuing to keep being in that inner union and going deeper into that inner union, deeper into more of that joy, more of that peace, more of that love, more of those things that you're doing that are about being one with yourself. Releasing those things that are still holding you back, and, working on yourself more. All those things is never ending. So that's the message that I have when it comes to what inner union is. So coming back to the questions, can you come into physical union before inner union? The angels are showing me, and I've been shown that the answer is you got to get into that inner union first. Because as I said, it's like a progression. It's a journey of you, the divine feminine. And this journey is not about that your divine masculine. It's about what's going on within you. So you have to keep working on that inner union in yourself, coming back into being one with yourself. And then your physical union will come in. As I said, it may be further down. When you are further down on that depth of inner union, that physical union will happen in the right divine timing. So don't hold yourself on this level of, inner union. Keep going in that inner union. Because perhaps there's still further things that you still need to do in that inner union place that you are, where you're one with yourself, where you're focusing on yourself, where you're doing things for you. And the further down you go into that inner union, that can be where, the right divine timing then comes. So don't limit yourself by staying in this inner union place. Keep going deeper. And that can be further down, when the right divine timing then comes in for you to come into that physical union. So to answer that question from ecotherapist, physical union will come after inner union, not before. So if you are going to have that union with your divine counterpart, you've got to be one with yourself. You've got to know that you and them are one, and feel it and understand it, and not be in that separation consciousness of them over there, but really knowing that you and them are one, and being that in everything that you're doing, and focusing on yourself, being one with yourself. So if you feel you're in inner union, are you close to permanent union? And I feel like I've already answered this in what I was saying, that yes, you may feel that you're in inner union, and that's amazing. That is really great. Keep going, but for me, I actually am taking off all the labels of I'm in inner union. I don't actually say that anymore, because I actually just feel that there is more to this inner union than, just saying I've got there. And it's about continuing to keep going in that inner union. I hope this is making sense as I am saying it. But it's, the deeper So to answer this question by Donna, if you feel you're in inner union, are you close to permanent union? The deeper you go into your inner union, the closer you get to that physical union. Because as I said, there's no limit to that inner union. And don't stop yourself, don't limit yourself by saying, I've got there and this is it. Is physical union going to come in? And also, thank you, angels, also don't get into a place of getting into expectation. You know, that now I'm in inner union, that physical union isn't coming. Release the expectations. You know, just be in inner union. As I said, the more you are in inner union as a divine feminine, the more that sort of wanting that physical union gradually starts to fall away. You know, it's not that you don't have the desire for it, you don't want to be with your person, but that wanting it, that chasing it, that, you know, wanting it to come in, it actually starts to fall away. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually because you are more in the place of inner union. You're going deeper into inner union. So don't limit yourself and say, oh, I'm in a union and I'm done, because there may still be so much deeper for you to go in that inner union. Keep going in that inner union. So that's the message that I'm getting in that. You know, yes, you are closer because you're doing the work, but you may still have so much more to go, you know, in that inner union itself for that physical union to come in. So don't stop. Keep working on yourself. Keep going deeper into yourself, you know, into the things that you are doing, into your creativity, your mission, and all those things, bringing everything back to yourself. And you will see as you keep moving forward, you know, that the more you're going in your inner union, the more that wanting that union, or wanting to know when it's going to happen, is it close, and all those things, they start to fade away, because you are more in the inner union. So, you know, just keep going is an answer to the question. Yes, you are closer to union. And also permanent union, you know, I've never really talked about permanent union. I've never really talked about permanent union. And it's something that, you know, and I think maybe you meant physical union, you know, and physical union is about the two of you then coming together. That's like that cherry on the icing on top of the cake, you know, as I always say, it's the actual cherry on the icing on top of the cake, and that does come in. But it's about remembering that there's a lot that needs to happen, you know, first. But it's not really about the divine masculine, where they are, what they're doing, and all these things. It's about you. And you getting into that inner union. So being in inner union, yes, means that you're getting closer to physical union, you know, but at the same time, don't stop when it comes to inner union. Keep going, because you may be close, you know, you will certainly be closer than you were during the times when you had that inner struggle and sleepless nights and all those things. You are definitely closer. But there may still be a lot more for you to go deeper into that inner union, you know, coming back more to yourself. Because like I said, we are limitless beings. Your soul is limitless. There is so much more about you that you haven't discovered that is just waiting to come out. And maybe you need to discover all those things, to bring all those things out as part of that inner union, you know, because that's what it is. It's about, you know, coming into being one with yourself, being one with your soul. So maybe there are things that you still have to go deeper in the depth of being peaceful, in the depth of love, in that, you know, going deeper when it comes to that joy, you know, deeper into yourself, all those things. So don't limit yourself by saying, I'm in inner union, so when is the physical union going to come in? Keep going deeper. So I really hope that helps. That's the messages that I'm getting in relation to that. But, you know, just to answer the questions quickly again, you know, you do need to come into inner union first for physical union to happen. And yes, if you are in inner union, you're closer, but don't limit yourself with what inner union is. Keep going deeper into that peace, into that joy, into that love, into that being one with yourself. focusing on your life and the things that you're doing, because perhaps you just have to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper again into that for the right divine timing to then come in, for that physical union to come in. I hope you have a great day, guys. Sending you so much love.